situation.
The state, I'm like, you don't have my back anyways, and Max, you're going behind my back and talking to the victim's family.
Right.
What? You know what I'm saying? You're my fucking best friend, dude.
Right. You know, I mean...
That's my best friend right there, dude. You know, like, I'm the foundation of that band, but they don't understand. Have you heard their new music?
Yeah, I haven't. I don't mind it. I mean, it's good, but it's different. It's very different than what you guys were doing.
And that's what people need to know is, I mean, you can have your opinion and everything, but I get 25 letters a day, and people are like saying it sucks or it's not you, and I call my friends and they're like, oh my God, I can't believe this. He's trying to be you. He's dressing like you. He jumped off the stage and broke his leg trying to jump off the stage like you. Come on, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, that kind of goes into another thing, but, you know, you and Mabbit were once friends, from what I understand.
Exactly.
And how upset were you that, you know, about the band's decision to hire him after they fired you?
Well, Mabbit was burrowing himself within, going under, being the undertone, going under everything. Going around every little fucking obstacle to avoid me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, I could see it in his eyes. He wanted my fucking position. He wanted my fame. And he's not better than me. I'll fucking tear him up. And I know it. I tear him up on stage. And the reason I know this for a fact, and you could put this in the magazine that I'll tear him up on stage, is look at him now, but look at him before. Before, after. He looks he even wears his fucking little, like his little flavor saver mustache thing like me now, man. Come on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Come on, man. He went from fucking little emo kid to fucking hair metal boy or whatever you would call us. I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely, you know, visual cues of that, but I mean, can't you argue that's kind of what the fans want, or?
Yeah, exactly, but you need to be true to yourself, man. You need to be true to yourself. You shouldn't drastically change overnight, dude, just because you join a band. Lead that band in a different way, because fucking my aura was in that band, and when I left that band, I took everything with it.
Right. Well, you know, with the band, you know, going on with what's up now, what are you say, what are you doing in prison? Are you writing music? And
oh, God. Oh, my God. There's a storm coming, man. Here's the thing that was supposed to go down. I wasn't supposed to tell anybody this. July 19th, I was supposed to fly to Virginia and record an album with ex-member Omar Espinoza.
Right.
But everybody thinks quit the band because of me, but in all actuality, quit the band because Max punched him in the face, and he wanted to kill him. That's what really happened. Anyways, I was joining a band with him and old Love Hate Hero members. There's ex-Love Hate Hero members. We're going to Elvis. Elvis was pissed because they turned their backs on me, our producer, you know. And so he paid the tickets, he did everything. And the day after I come on the news, you know what I'm saying. And I was supposed to fly to Virginia on July 19th and record an album.
Right.
And they were fucking furious, man. The band, Max was so furious, was like, just let it go. You know what I mean?
Right.
Maybe if I would have followed, see, this is where I made my mistake. Maybe if I would have followed that and stayed off drugs and did that, then I wouldn't be in here. Do you understand?
Yeah. What is life like being sober in prison?
It's better than being high on the streets.
Really? So,
yeah.
You know, onto prison, what is like your average daily routine when you're in jail right now?
Daily routine? Well, I make like 3 shanks a day. No, I'm just kidding. No, I'm just joking.
Join the Land Kings.
No, honestly, dude, it's not as crazy. It's actually my cellie, he has life, straight up.
Yeah.
And he's probably the most insightful person that I've ever met. I've learned more in prison. I learned more in prison. His name's Lucky, by the way.
Right.
Yeah, you could put that in there. His name's Lucky. He's my cellie. He's got life. And I've learned more in here than I've learned in a long time.
What did he get life for?
I don't want to talk about that.
That's fine.
I don't want to talk about his...
Obviously something bad enough that got him life.
Exactly, yeah, but, you know...
So you know, what was your first day of, you know, I hear him laugh, that's pretty awesome.
He's cool though, man. It's not what it's all on TV and shit, man. I mean, there are dark places you go, but those are for the idiots, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People that aren't have any common sense.
So,
you know what I mean?
So you like get up, you know, to your routine, you get up, you talk with your cellie, are you working out, are you...
I work out. Well, I was working out until fucking they put me in this cell. They took my water bag away. We make like homemade stuff, and you would be surprised on some of the things that are made in here. It's astronomical. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Like they'll take a wire from a TV, cut it, take the two wires from it, hook two metal like nail clippers together, right? And they'll drop it in coffee and heat the coffee up. It's crazy. Like, they'll plug it in, you know what I mean? They just make shit. But my routine is basically I wake up, they pop the door, go to breakfast at, like 4 o'clock in the morning or something like that, 5 o'clock in the morning, come back, go back to my cell, wait about an hour, come back out. There's a tier time, and then there's yard time. And tier time is like you're inside, like CCDC, you'd be inside, hanging out. Then you go out to yard with the whole yard, and then you play basketball, work out, play volleyball, smoke cigarettes, do push-ups, play handball, which is a really fun game. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then go back to your cell. I get a whole bunch of mail, or commissaries on Monday. You get, like, your store and stuff like that, and you go to dinner, you walk to the chow hall, and then you come back, and you get mail. And, you know what I mean? That's a normal day.
Do you have a television and stuff like that in your cell? Or?
Not in my cell, but since it's so overcrowded that I've ordered a television, and my cellie's even ordered a television 2 months ago and still hasn't gotten one. So we're still waiting. It's like it takes so long because I guess they have to engrave it and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. You say you get a lot of letters from fans. How many letters would you say you get a week from fans? And
Hey, Lucky, how many letters do you think a week? Like, seriously, straight up. Yeah, no exaggeration. Like, that's 25. Probably 100, 120 letters a week. It's maxed out.
clear, with cool pictures and stuff in them too, right?
Yeah, there's pictures, yeah. There's some hot girls. There's some young girls. There's some mommies. There's some freaking, never some daddies, but there's like, every now and then a dude will write me and tell me, he's my hero. I get letters from Poland, Germany, Australia, where else? Japan. Everywhere, man, everywhere.
Yeah.
And that's the eye opener. That's what keeps me grounded, because the true fans stick by my side, and then the fans that were just fans because of whatever it was turn their back as soon as they hear something,
Right. Have you run into any fans inside of the prison by chance?
Yeah, that's another crazy thing. The first day I'm in here, I'm kind of nervous and everything, and I go to the yard, and this guy, Shannon, he goes, "Hey, is your name Ronnie Radke?" And I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "My daughter just wrote me a letter to ask me if you're in prison with him." And then I had a couple other people had to sign their kids' pictures and write a couple people letters. So I would say I got kind of a status in here, and I got a lot of people that have my back, and it's not like I got to look over my back every second, which you do most of the time, but
Yeah. With what goes on in jail, have you, with what goes on in jail, is it anything like, I guess, Oz? Are you familiar with Oz? Or?
Nothing like Oz, bro. But shit can happen like that if you're stupid,
Yeah.
And there's drugs in here too, man. I got a buddy from in 13, or his name's Miles, and I've known him since he was 13, and he was my cellie in CCDC, and now he's next door to me, and I can see him through the window, and we do all this crazy sign language, like faster than you can even imagine, man. Like
Right.
you can read it, it's like fucking crazy. And he's like, "If you do any drugs, I'm gonna beat your ass." And so like I got all these people watching out for me, like my cellie,
Watching out for you. I mean, drugs have been, a real bane to your existence, it seems. How do you think you're going to deal with it when you're free,
Well, here's the thing, man. I got approved for Southern Desert Correctional Center is across the street, because I told him, I was like, straight up, man, I have a drug problem, and if you guys just put me in the open with the drugs, I don't want to, I don't want to fuck up. So they're sending me to Oasis rehabilitation. So I only have 6 months left, and they release me.
And then you'll be heading to like a minimum security or something like that.
No, they release me to the street.
Oh wow. So you're going to be out in about 6 months or so, you think?
Either that, or I'll be out in February, straight up.
Yeah, I mean that's about the amount of time with your time served. So what do you, when you get, do you